The way for you to get over 0 days and the way for you to build some consistency and the way to accomplish anything you want to really accomplish and you're really passionate about, attach someone else's mission to it. Did you think I was going to drop the ball on the 1 yard line, man? Did you really think I would get to day 26 and then just fumble Rooski right before I get to the end zone? Oh, that would have been tragic. So let me just get right into it. Y'all think I got some kind of big grand finale or something? I really don't. Why were we able to get through this thing together? You know what we all did, believe it or not? We didn't have any 0 days. See, what you guys got to understand about money and success and just life in general, you got to stop taking days off and having days where you have no activity whatsoever towards your goals. One of my hashtags for our movement about this whole money thing with extra digit is no 0 days. Because what 0 days do, they kind of make, it's a couple of things. One, they kind of put you in a mindset that it's okay to start something and stop something and start something and stop something and stop something and start something. And so what a 0 day will do is allow you to lose your momentum. Whatever it is that you're accomplishing right now, it needs momentum. It doesn't need speed all the time, and it doesn't need quickness. I talked about that on a previous letter, how you take your time but hurry up. But what it does need is the art of consistency. See, everything starts with inertia. So before the ABCs of money, in my example here with these 26 days, you may have been sitting still. You may not have been thinking about your money at all. You may not have even thought that taxes was your biggest expense. You may not have thought that inflation was the one thing that's causing the value of your dollar to drop. You never thought that investing was as serious as it is, and the sooner you start, the better off you are. You never thought that capital gains and making money was the best way to get it. Lower taxes, because labor making money pays the most and money making money pays the least amount of taxes in a home-based business. You were in a state of what's called inertia. But what happens is after a while, inertia becomes motion. Motion then becomes movement. Movement then becomes momentum. See, and after a while, once you get inertia to become motion, motion to become movement, and movement becomes momentum, you can't have no more 0 days. Because when you stop the law of inertia, which is things at rest want to stay at rest and things in motion want to stay in motion, you break all of the energy that was building, if you will. In the process, when you take a break, you got to start all over again. 0 days kill your business. 0 days kill your goals. 0 days kill your momentum. So I was determined to go 26 days in a row, because if I stop at Y, or if I stop at J, or if I stop at M, or if I stop at T, then everything I've done up until this point that the universe has in store for me for being consistent, you break the cycle. See, it's not something you can see. You understand? It's not something that you can judge. It's not something that you can even gauge. It's not something that you can quantify or understand. The reason you just got to keep going is because the reward for you continuing the process won't reveal itself until later. That's why you can't afford to have any 0 days when it comes to your productivity. No days off. Everybody give me a hashtag and put hashtag no 0 days. No 0 days. Do something every single day that's bringing you closer to your goals and dreams. Every day. So when I spoke at Eric Thomas's boot camp this morning, I zoned out so much. Oh, there's a Z. I zoned out so much on that training, I forgot about my ABCs. I'm like, let me go make sure I destroy this audience this morning first. I totally zoned out. So I know I said I would just do 1 Z, but another one just popped up. Let's go with zoned out. Let me tell you why you want to zone out. This is very important. And this will kind of tie into your 0 days. And I teach this all the time in my seminars, let's say your son plays basketball, little league basketball or high school recreation basketball or AAU or whatever. And let's say they lose and the score is 100-84. 100-84. The score looks horrible for a couple of reasons. One is in 3 digits, 100, and one is 84. So it's not even 90. Like if it was 100-92, it doesn't look bad. If it was 104-90, it really don't look bad because your mind says 90 and you're almost close to 100. But when it's 102 or 100 to 84, not only is it 84, but it's closer to 80 than it is 90. I'm showing you how your mind works. So 100 to 84 looks like a blowout. But let me tell you what 0 days do to you. See, one team had 16 less points. The other team was totally zoned out and focused on the task at hand, which was making baskets. If a basket is 2 points, do you realize that all the other team did that won, that was zoned out, didn't miss any free throws, had high field goal percentages because they zoned out? Do you know that all they did was make 2 more baskets per quarter? But at the end of the game, it looks like a blowout. When you see it going across the bottom of ESPN, you're like, man, 184? It wasn't even close. No, it was actually pretty close. Y'all made 2 more baskets zoned out than the team that had 0, like, fast break, missed the layup. 2 free throws, make 1. See, that stuff adds up. So 4 points times 4 quarters is 16 points. So when you end the game, it's 100 to 84. But you lost the game 2 buckets at a time because one team made their free throws. For every 3-pointer they shot, you made 1 free throw. It don't feel like it's no big deal when you're going through the game. You're like, hey, at least we scored. Yeah, you scored 1, they scored 3. They got 2 more points than you. Now let that happen again. They got 6, you got 2. That's the 4 points. You go down and miss a layup because you're not focused. They go down here and make a layup because they're focused. The score is 100 to 84. Because 1 basket at a time, you got destroyed. That's how your life works, guys. It's not the big things you're doing with your finances that's killing you. High-end credit cards, yes, destroying them. Bad loans, yes. Prepayment penalties, yes. Late fees, yes. Slow pays, no pays, yes. But one of those things independently is not why you're struggling financially. It's a culmination or a combination of all your bad habits that cascade over a period of time and have you zoned out instead of zoned in. And by you not taking care of it a long time ago, your 0 days in inactivity start to add up so your bank account has a 0 in it, 0 balance. See, today is not hard. Success is the realization of progress toward a worthy idea. And when you have 0 days where you don't invest anything, you don't invest, I'm not talking about money all the time. I'm talking about you don't invest your time in reading a book. You don't listen to a podcast to get some knowledge. You don't pop in a documentary. You don't check on your investments and spruce up your investment account. When you have 0 days where you did absolutely nothing to improve your mind or your money, it adds up over time and your bank account will always reflect a 0 balance as a result of that. You can't have days where you do nothing. So those of us that are successful, we zone in. Those of us that succeed as far as like our habits and our goals and our ambition, it's because we zone in on what it is that we say we're going to do. And no matter what, we do it. You almost have to be somewhat overzealous when it comes to your ambition. You got to do it. Look, moment of transparency before I go. There were moments throughout these 26 letters where I didn't want to do it. In fact, I almost didn't do it. I'm like, look, I'm at T, okay? Can everybody appreciate the fact, this is the justification. Can everybody appreciate the fact that I'm 19 days in? I mean, goodness, a brother don't feel good today. I don't have nothing to talk about today. I got 18 appointments in the next hour. Can we just double up tomorrow and I'll give you T and U and maybe even a bonus V? Nah, because Brian, that's not what you professed to everybody that you was going to double up and triple up. I thought the whole thing was about creating a habit. So I could have doubled up and tripled up and made an excuse. I got tired right around H. I got tired again right around N. I got tired again right around U. But guess what? When you almost close to the finish line, that's when it's easiest to quit. Because you can justify it and say, hell, I did 23 letters, so I mean, what's the big deal? I just spoke this morning. I've been on an online seminar for 6 hours. I've been up since 7 a.m. I prepared for it to make sure that I nailed it with Eric Thomas and his crew at the boot camp. I'm tired. But guess what? Anybody who's ever done anything great did it at some point when they didn't feel like it. Anybody who's ever done anything great did it at some point when they didn't feel like it. Y'all think Will Smith just want to get on the set and he bubbly like that every time? Y'all really think that, right? Y'all think when he's doing Bad Boys or whatever, you name all the movies, right? You think every day on the set he felt like it? You think Denzel every day on Malcolm X and every day on Mo Better Blues and every day on The Equalizer, you think there weren't times on the set where he said, man, I got a headache today? Well, hey, anybody that's ever done anything great did it at some point when they didn't feel like it. You think Oprah wanted to record every day the show? You think every radio personality, your favorite radio personality, every morning is that chipper? Everybody who's done anything great has done it when they didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing Z tonight. Been working all day. But hey, you can't give it another 15 minutes and say, hey, I did it. The way for you to get over 0 days and the way for you to build some consistency and the way to accomplish anything you want to really accomplish and you're really passionate about, attach someone else's mission to it. Now, of course, my mission was attached to it as well. I wanted to show myself I could be consistent. I love teaching people about mindset and money. I wanted to challenge some of you guys to share it for 26 days, watch it for 26 days, and even do it for 26 days. Attach your mission to something that means something very, very valuable to you, and it can't be money. It has to be drive, and it has to be success. So listen, with that being said, I am officially the Jay-Z, get it, of finances. All of this has been done off the top of my head. I hope you guys can appreciate it. I went 26 days straight. They call me the Jay-Z of keynote addresses for a reason, because I can flow just like that. So what better way to end than you not having 0 days, you being overzealous about your goals. You got to get zoned out, and you spent 26 days with the Jay-Z of keynote addresses. I got to go, man. Y'all share this with somebody. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Who knows what my challenge will be next? Whatever it is, I hope you accept it.